So I'm deciding to film this, so hopefully it can help out someone. Let's see. So question number, let's start with 13. Scheduled maintenance should be performed in accordance with the stipulations, contractor requirements, or manufacturer suggested procedures. So scheduled maintenance according to the manufacturer. According to CFR Part 107, the responsibility to inspect the small UAS to ensure it is in a safe operating condition rests upon the owner, visual observer, or remote pilot in command. So it's always the remote pilot in command. The owner can give you a broken drone. Does that mean you're going to use it? Nope. Before each flight, the remote pilot in command must ensure that the site has approved the flight, ATC has granted clearance, objects carried on the small UAS are secure. So before each flight, the remote has to make sure everything is secure. ATC has granted clearance is not right because you might not need clearance, and the site supervisor has approved the flight is wrong because there might not be a site supervisor. Like if you're flying at a park. Okay, in accordance to 14 CFR Part 107, who is responsible for ensuring that all control links between the ground control station, your control, and the small UAS is working properly? Well, you are. Owner or operator, like I said, the manufacturer or the owner can give you a broken drone. Are you going to fly it? Nope. You got to test out the link before you are operating in 107 conditions. All right, 17. This is sponsored by Rockstar. Rockstar will be expecting my royalty check pretty soon. According to 14 CFR Part 107, what is required to operate a small UAS within 30 minutes after official sunset? So you have to use after 30 minutes of sunset, which would be called civil twilight. No. I'm gonna go with, yeah. You don't need to use a transponder yet. And you can, the rural area doesn't make sense because it can be, so you need to use lighted anti-collision lights if you're going to operate in that civil twilight area 30 minutes after sunset or 30 minutes prior to sunrise. You have to have anti-collision lights. 18. According to 14 CFR Part 107, how may a PIC operate a UAS in Class C airspace? Let's see. How may you operate this monitor? You don't have to monitor that. You must have you must have authorization. Or the third option is the remote pilot must contact ATC after launching the unmanned aircraft. That doesn't make sense. Like, hey, tower, I just launched. Can you see me? So I'm gonna have to go with this one. Yeah. And yeah, the first one, monitoring ATC frequency from launch to recovery, doesn't do you any good. I mean, you're just listening. You're not asking for permission to fly. 19. According to 107, you may operate a UAS from a moving vehicle when no property is carried for compensation or hire. Over a parade or over other social events, that doesn't make sense. Sparsely populated areas, yes. Suburban areas are not sparsely populated, so let's go with that one. 20. In accordance to the 107, except when within a 400-foot radius of a structure, what maximum can you operate a UAS? So it's 400 feet AGL. 500 and 600 are just there for those that have a 33% of guessing right. But the correct answer is 400. 21. The FAA may approve your application for a waiver or provisions in Part 107 when it has been determined the FAA might approve. Okay, let's when it has been determined that the proposed operation. So you can get approved for a waiver of a Part 107 provision when it can be safely conducted under the terms of the certificate of the waiver. That's the only one. The other two, the public aircraft or air carrier operations, no. Will be conducted outside of the U.S., no. Okay, number 22. When requesting a waiver, the required document should be presented to the FAA at least how many calendar days prior to the planned operation. Let's see. A waiver would be 90 days, and this is like 10 days would be if you have an accident, 30 days, I don't know what that's for, so it's 90 days. If you're gonna request a waiver to do something special, like flying at night over a parade of people. Uh, 23. To avoid a possible collision with a manned airplane, you climb. To avoid a possible collision with a manned airplane, you climb your US to yield right of way. In doing so, you reach an altitude of greater than 600 feet AGL. Yeah. Stop ringing, please. So, to whom must you report the deviation? This is gonna be, you have to report it within, upon request of the FAA.
Right.
The other two don't make any air traffic control. I mean, as long as you get back to 400 feet AGL after. So yeah, that's the one I'm gonna go with. Number 24. Damaged lithium batteries can cause a change in aircraft center of gravity. No, I mean fuel tanks would do that. Increased endurance, not necessarily. I mean, relative to what? An in-flight fire? Yes, definitely. So we'll go with that one for 24. Let's see. So for 25, while operating a small UAS, you experience a flyaway. Several people get their heads chopped off. Which of the following injuries requires reporting to the FAA? Okay, so it's going to be serious injury to any person or loss of consciousness. I'm going to go with that one. Minor bruises, you get bruises all the time flying FPV. Scrapes and cuts, bandaged on site. I mean, that happens daily over here with Beta Flight. So yeah, we're gonna go to serious injury to any person or any loss of consciousness.
So it ended up being like $40 for everything that I bought.
26. Within how many calendar days must a small UAS accident be reported to the FAA? So this is an actual accident. So it has to be within 10 days. Not to be concerned with incident. This would be an incident. If you get your head chopped off, that would be an accident. Okay, let's go with 27. The effective use of all available resources, human hardware and information prior to and during flight to ensure the successful outcome of the operation is called Crew Resource Management, CRM, Charlie Romeo Mary. Safety management system, I've never heard of that. Risk management, that's just too general. Risk management, too general. So crew resource management, that's a key term. Okay, number 28. Which of the following operations require adherence to 14 CFR 107?
A matter of clicking a button.
So which of the following require adherence to 14? Flying for enjoyment with family and friends? No.
Like we've had packages
Conducting public aircraft operations during a search mission. Operating your small UAS for an imagery company. Yes, that's obviously for profit. It's a company, so that would require adherence to 14 CFR 107. 29. Accordance to 14 CFR Part 107, a small UAS aircraft system weighing unmanned aircraft system weighing. According to 14 CFR, a small UAS is an unmanned aircraft system weighing less than 55 pounds, 55 kilograms or less, 55 pounds. Let's see. I'm going to go with less than 55 pounds, or could be 55 pounds or less, but less than 55 pounds. All right, let's. So, yeah, that's the renewal test. Oh, don't want to get my email there. So got 100%. And yeah, just wanted to give you guys a preview Hope this helps someone out there. Good luck.